Now. The discovery of a new coronavirus variant sent a chill through much of the world today. As nations raced to halt air travel, markets fell sharply, and scientists held emergency meetings to weigh the exact risks. A World Health Organization panel named the new strain Omicron and classified it as a variant of concern. Abby Niezgoda has more on the seriousness of this new variant.
A reunion at Boston Logan. Lucy Van Alstrom is from Amsterdam, but she's already worried the new COVID variant will soon lead to more restrictions that would keep her from visiting her daughter.
They are changing it right now, and they are becoming more tight.
I hope they don't shut the borders again.
The U.S. just announcing it's banning travel to South Africa and other nearby countries after scientists there identified a new strain of the virus, and it is spreading like wildfire.
Well, it's a highly infectious agent.
Dr. Sandeep Jabul of UMass Memorial says not only is this one more contagious, the number of mutations could make it more resistant to vaccines.
Definitely, we should take this seriously, but at this point, we just need more data.
And while it's too early to tell how effective the vaccine will be on this latest strain, experts say it's still the best thing you can do to prepare.
I mean, it hurt a little bit.
The McElhaney family spent their Black Friday getting shots instead of shopping. They drove 45 minutes to this clinic in Brockton as soon as they found out there was availability.
At least we feel like we're doing everything we can, to protect our family, which is the big thing.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weatherly joins us now. Jeff, I'm hearing some snow maybe in our future.
Yeah, we had single-digit low temperatures this morning. Not so much tonight. A quiet night ahead, followed by some snow in the forecast tomorrow. Generally, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall is on the way. After we did this morning, 3 here in Rhinelander, 3 below in Mantrich Waters. So you get the idea. A cold start, but we recovered in the 20s today, still below average. We're going to go for 30 tomorrow with some light snow through the afternoon. Out there now, so it's just beginning to come together to our north and west across parts of Minnesota, back into parts of Canada. There'll be a little bit of light flurry action after midnight tonight. The bulk of the snow, though, will arrive about midday tomorrow. Not from this batch here, but from this batch over here. That's where the energy is. That's moving our direction for tomorrow afternoon, and likely a 1 to 3 inch snowfall is on the way. So our forecast then for tonight, though, is increasing clouds. A couple of flurries out there, not as cold, with low temperatures down near 16. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
Police arrested a Rhinelander man Thanksgiving morning after he reportedly choked a housemate. Jonathan Hoff lives in an apartment-style building with a shared common area. Around 3 in the morning, a Rhinelander police officer responded to a disturbance there. Hoff reportedly got into a physical altercation, choked an individual, and presented a knife. Hoff briefly resisted arrest before being taken into custody. He is currently in Oneida County Jail. ConAgra Brands is voluntarily recalling Bird's Eye broccoli tots due to a potential presence of small rocks and metal fragments in the product. ConAgra Brands was made aware of this issue through calls from consumers. The impacted products are identified on the Food and Drug Administration's website. And while you're checking your freezer, Flagship Food Group is voluntarily recalling cases of frozen cauliflower. The recall involves TJ Farms Select brand. The company says the product may have listeria contamination. If you have these products, you're asked to throw them away or return them to the place of purchase for a refund. A legend of American musical theater is dead. Writer and composer Stephen Sondheim was 91. Sondheim was one of theater's most prolific and successful writers, winning 8 Tony Awards, 8 Grammy Awards, an Academy Award, a Pulitzer Prize for Drama, and in 2015, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He composed Sweeney Todd and wrote the lyrics for West Side Story. Sondheim died early this morning at his home in Connecticut. During the past 2 weeks, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has practiced just once, but head coach Matt LaFleur says he will start on Sunday. Rodgers returned from the COVID list on November 13th, but has been dealing with a toe fracture ever since. LaFleur told the media Rodgers was at practice today, but only to practice play calls.
We were hoping that he'd be able to get some reps in on today, but it just wasn't the case. And we just want to make sure that he's at his best possible self for Sunday in terms of just how he's feeling.
No practice didn't seem to affect Rodgers last week. He threw for 385 yards and 4 touchdowns. Packers have some other injury concerns. Running back Aaron Jones, receiver Alan Lazard, and linebacker Rashawn Gary are all listed as questionable to play Sunday when the Packers host the LA Rams at 3:25. Today was Black Friday. The Eau Claire Fleet Farm welcomed hundreds of shoppers through its doors starting at 5 a.m. Just in the first hour, the store saw 600 early risers. Shoppers were crossing off those holiday gift items from giant stuffed animals to sports apparel.
It is my first Black Friday, and it's a little overwhelming, I will say that. Christmas presents for my boys and my dad and my husband, and so can't for the mom because she's here.
Remember, tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. A survey from LendingTree found that 49% plan to hit stores tomorrow and are expected to spend on average about $305 each. Following the Waukesha parade tragedy, 9 children continue to be cared for, but none are listed in critical condition. In an update from Children's Wisconsin Hospital, it notes 1 child was released on Thanksgiving and able to go home. There are now 4 children in serious condition, 3 listed in fair condition, and 2 in good condition. 8-year-old Jackson Sparks died as a result of their injuries from the parade. A fundraiser for the Sparks family has raised over $400,000. And a Mosinee basketball tournament is helping out. The Turkey Shootout started today and ends tomorrow. All gate revenue and donations will go to the Waukesha South High School band. Members of that band were among those injured, and many of their instruments were damaged. About $900 was raised just tonight. Basketball was played too, with Mosinee beating Wittenberg 57-45. There will be more games tomorrow. Newswatch 12 is still in the Thanksgiving spirit, wishing to give thanks to everyone who works with us. There's a group of people here who we want to highlight, the WJFW production team. Kyle Pozorski shows us what they do and what their day-to-day job is like.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty.
Each morning and evening, Newswatch 12 brings you the news from where you live. But putting the news on your screen takes more than just a few pretty faces.
In the scheme of putting together a newscast, there's a lot of moving parts that are going all different directions, and someone has to keep the eye on the prize, and we're the OCD part of the station that actually watches and makes sure that all those parts are together.
Working in the control room of Newswatch 12 requires a certain set of skills, really only attainable by on-the-job training.
Most jobs you go to, you learn your job and you're taught your job. Here, the only way to truly learn your job is if everything goes wrong, because that's where the skill is knowing how to react. Okay, X fails, where do I go?
And being able to manage what goes on air is just a part of keeping everything on track.
We always need to stay on top of our toes because anything can happen in this industry, and I found that out the hard way multiple times. Always over-communicate and never be afraid to tell that.
And in this day of always changing technology, last year WJFW moved to using robotic cameras, which brings more creative ways of presenting the news to viewers.
To make sure that we're able to go to the next level as far as technology and start having 3-dimensional graphics, and you need to have that camera at the exact spot every time.
And when it's all put together, just remember the person behind the camera.
8 out, 8 break.
In Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, it's important to thank those groups that might not steal the headlines. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll introduce you to one of those groups who's been in the Northwoods since the 1800s. That's After Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
It's Cellcom's Black Friday sale, November 19th through the 30th. Save up to $400 on an amazing lineup of phones, including several premium smartphones for just $1 per month. Restrictions apply. Taxes due at sale. Visit cellcom.com/Black Friday for details.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress is having a real deal sale. Stop in both Eagle River locations for real savings store-wide. Want it now? No problem. Lots of items in stock and ready for quick delivery or pickup. We even sell our floor models, and all at our real deal discounted pricing. Treat yourself to better sleep. All mattresses and lifestyle adjustable bases are on sale now. We have a large selection in stock. Quality and savings at Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Now that's a real deal.
Get a McChicken sandwich or a cheeseburger, any two for $2.50, and pair it with a $1 any size Coke.
Fall is one of our favorite seasons at Trader's. Our boutique is loaded with the latest fall fashion and jewelry.
Check out our unique boots, shoes, and purses, fabulous fall home decor, and our adorable grandkids in our baby boutique.
Find something you'll love at Trader's.
It's Cellcom's Black Friday sale, November 19th through the 30th. Save up to $400 on an amazing lineup of phones, including several premium smartphones for just $0.01 per month. Restrictions apply. Taxes due at sale. Visit cellcom.com/Black Friday for details.
All right, 4.1 inches is all the snow we've had so far this season in Rhinelander, but we have a 1 to 3 inch snowfall on the way tomorrow. There'll be a sharp cutoff to this, though, across parts of Portage County, back into Adams County as well. So expect snow about midday, lingering into about this time tomorrow night. So here it is now, and I know it doesn't look like much, but it will begin to give it some time. It's right here, and actually energy is back over here. That's moving our direction for tomorrow. It's a very quick moving system, so thus not a lot of snow, but there'll be a little bit, enough to slow your roll tomorrow as the roads are really kind of cold these days. So whatever falls will stick and lead to icy spots across the area. So high pressure, that one is giving way currently. This low is going to overrun it and move just down our direction tomorrow. And we're in the exact perfect spot across northern Wisconsin tomorrow afternoon for some snow around here. Again, it's going to be a quick moving system, not a heavy snow, light and fluffy kind of stuff. But overall, expect travel delays across the area tomorrow afternoon. So Futurecast shows the story pretty well. This is one model depiction, right? But it shows snow breaking out around sunrise tomorrow morning and just lingering over north central Wisconsin through about midday into tomorrow evening. There could be a couple bursts of moderate snow, but overall kind of light stuff. Visibility reduced down to 2 miles or so across much of the area through the afternoon. And it looks something like this. So the bullseye is going to be in a trajectory just like this, down toward the Green Bay area, where the heaviest snow will fall toward Green Bay. They could get 3-4 inches there. The rest of us, though, are probably talking around 2 inches or so, although a couple models want to give us 3. It's not going to be a huge snow. We know what to do. We've been here before. Just drive carefully tomorrow. Today, though, some sunshine, some clouds, and press repeat with high temperatures back in the 20s. After starting off in the single digits this morning, I thought we were going to have a low temperature of 3 or 2. We actually hit 3. Yay, right? Ready for us. But recovered nicely. 24 in Rhinelander, 29 for Point. So again, below average temperatures. We're going to work on that, though, as somewhat warmer air is on the way. Right now, we're not falling off nearly as far as last night because lots of clouds in the atmosphere, a light south breeze out there will help to keep temperatures in the upper middle teens tonight versus the low single digits we had last night. And then going forward, we're going to go for 30 tomorrow. Same thing for Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe a one day hitting 40 again, but overall kind of below average temperatures in the next 7 to 10 days around here. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there. A couple of flurries can't be ruled out. Look for low temperatures down near 16 to 20 or so by tomorrow morning with a southeast breeze around 5. For tomorrow, a lot going on tomorrow. So light snow developing by noon tomorrow. Flurries in there as well. A widespread 1 to 3 inch snowfall is on the way. Lesser amounts south and west, more amounts north and east. So if you're driving tomorrow, be ready for this. Ground temperatures are below freezing now. Whatever falls will stick with high temperatures near 31. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows light snow tomorrow. Sunday we dry out, 32. A little system's going to be in here on Monday with a couple flurries, maybe a dusting of snow on Monday. And then we get a little bit warmer Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe hitting 40 on Thursday afternoon. Dan?
A Rhinelander grocery store was occupied with pies before Thanksgiving, selling nearly 1,000 of them. Golden Harvest Market sold around 990 pies on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. And that's not counting the 130 cream pies and 160 cheesecakes. The most popular pie sold was pumpkin, followed by apple. One club in Rhinelander that's been here for over a century doesn't get a lot of recognition. But as Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us, its members are always looking to support the community.
It's one of the oldest clubs in Rhinelander, 123 years old to be exact. In 1898, around 20 determined women in Rhinelander got together and formed what is now the GFWC Rhinelander Women's Club. Most people know it as the Women's Club.
I absolutely think that this club is under the radar because it is often referred to as just women's club. So I think that sounds as though it's just a local group of people that get together.
Christy Schneider joined the Women's Club after living in Rhinelander for nearly 20 years without even knowing about it. She now serves as the first vice president.
A couple of friends asked me to join so that they could see me more often because it involved having lunch, and they thought that I would enjoy meeting new people.
The club's mission is to be dedicated to community improvement through volunteer service. That's just what the club's president, Cindy Gall, thinks makes this a worthy organization.
I'm just finding and meeting a lot of women that have wonderful, wonderful talents, and they're caring, sharing people, giving back to the community.
Gall grew up in Rhinelander and says joining the Rhinelander Women's Club has helped her become a better person.
I never thought I would end up being president of Women's Club. That's for certain. It's been a eye-opener, I guess. I'd like to say I'm a little bit more outgoing than I was when I first joined Women's Club.
The club has 85 members right now. Members have logged over 10,000 volunteer hours to over 50 local organizations just in 2021. Reading books at the library, visiting hospice facilities, and making fleece blankets are some of the things the club is heavily involved in. Gall says when she was growing up, there were a lot more women's clubs in the Northwoods area. Yet she believes this club only has good things to come.
I see it growing. I see it growing a lot. Just the diverse activities that are encouraged and that we're participating in right now, I think it's going to just grow and grow.
Gall and Schneider encourage any woman of any age and interests to become more familiar with the club.
Whether you're picking up trash on the highway or going to visit patients, there's something for everybody in the club, and it just depends on your talents and your time. We welcome everyone.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
In a few minutes, we'll see a record-breaking Minnesota muskie that made its way to northern Wisconsin. Before that, though, Justin Betty was kind enough to leave his thoughts for us on this week's edition of His 2 Cents. We'll be right back.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas. And beds. We've got beds. Check us out. Prices so low you'll think we're crazy. Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun. When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, POWERSTROKES, CUMMINS, DURAMAX, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
My name's Arthur, from Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, My feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
The Rhinelander Railroad Association is decking the halls of Pioneer Park for its annual Christmas open house. Over 100,000 lights have been strung throughout the Railroad Museum complex. The event will include Christmas railroad displays, speeder rides, free cookies, cider, hot cocoa, and visits from Santa Claus. Santa's sleigh and live ponies will be available for photos. The Christmas open house will be on 3 days, December 3rd in the evening and December 4th and 11th in the afternoon. DNR State Park Passes went on sale today. The 2022 stickers and passes for admission to parks, forests, recreation areas, and trails are valid from the date of purchase through 2022. The vehicle admission stickers provide access to more than 60 state parks, forests, and rec areas across Wisconsin. The stickers are required on all motor vehicles visiting state parks and rec areas. Some state forest and trail parking areas also require that sticker. The DNR recommends purchasing stickers by Friday, December 10th to receive them before the holidays. Although our fearless leader Justin Betty is enjoying a nice vacation, he still made time to respond to your 2 cents, to talking clothing and closed captioning.
Welcome to My 2 Cents. Remember when we started this segment several months ago now, we used to get a lot of calls about our clothing, sometimes very specific complaints. So this week we actually got a compliment.
Hi, this is Pat from Land O'Lakes. I want to compliment Justin on his neat snowflake tie. I love it. And I like that one he had on a couple of weeks ago, that neat green and blue plaid one.
Like I said when we get complaints about our hair or our clothes, that shouldn't really matter when we're reporting or anchoring. It's our content that we think is most important. But thank you for the compliment. The next caller had a complaint that we also often get on our 2 cents line.
Many of your callers are very difficult to understand for us senior citizens. It would be a really nice idea if you could put a closed caption so that people that don't speak up or slur their words, whatever, can be heard or understood. Thank you.
Thank you for the call. I admit one of the problems here is I've just been trying to avoid the extra work. I do this My 2 cents plus anchoring and writing the newscasts, and I do have to build the graphics if I want words to come up on the screen, and that takes a little extra time on my part. I'll try to do that in the future. In the meantime, if you want to make your voice heard on My 2 cents, give us a call on area code 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a new CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
This Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. America's best-selling trucks are here and capable SUVs are rolling out. Get great offers on the Ford that's right for you, like Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV, and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. So this Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. Now, get a 2021 Escape, Edge, or EcoSport with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash.
Hello, this is Eric from Fireside Supper Club, located on County K, just west of Rhinelander on Town Line Lake. Providing you with an enjoyable and relaxing dining experience is very important to us. Our rustic decor and beautiful view combine for a unique and comforting cabin-like feel. We offer a diverse menu, Friday fish fry, Saturday prime rib, and specialize in steak, seafood, ribs, poultry, and more. Plus, with every entree, you get soup, salad, crackers, rolls, and mini muffins. So come visit us tonight for dinner and let us do all the cooking and dishes. Follow us on Facebook, Friends, Family, Fireside.
Boat owners, it's time to shrink it, store it, or trade it to American Marine and Motorsports and Honda Motors. Or keep using your boat this fall. Trade it to American Marine by November 30th and pay no storage or winterizing fees. Plus, on your new boat, get no payments, no interest until spring. Lowest prices guaranteed. Or just use our great rates and facilities to store your boat this winter. It's time to shrink it, store it, or trade it with Honda Motors and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Minnesota man rushing to sneak in a final fishing expedition before the freeze appears to have broken a 64-year-old state record. Nolan Sprenglinger landed this muskie Monday night that tipped the scales at over 55 pounds. And here's a cool local connection. Sprenglinger drove to the Northwoods of Wisconsin to get a replica made at Lax Reproductions in Conover. And by the way, the record muskie, the all-time record muskie, was caught in Wisconsin's Chippewa flowage in 1949. That behemoth was 69 pounds 11 ounces. And while we're on this topic, let's go with this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
What's weirder than seeing a catfish? Well, obviously it's seeing a goldfish bowl. Well, anyway, before we move on with this week's Big Old Fish, I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and hope everyone enjoyed it. All right, let's move on with this week's Big Old Fish. We start off this week with Chris from Rhinelander. There's no last name given, but Chris caught this absolutely gorgeous largemouth bass on an Rhinelander area lake. Well, way to go, Chris. That's one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. All right, next up, this guy is no stranger to big old fish. We have Caleb Stroke from Rothschild. Now, he caught these dandy Lakers on some Clio spoons. Also went on to say he caught a lot of trout that day. Well, you know, Caleb, one of these times you got to holler at me and take me out to catch some big old fish. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Anyway, way to go, Caleb. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Becky Whitman from Boulder Junction. Now, Becky caught this absolutely gorgeous 46-inch tiger muskie on November 9th on a Vilas County lake. Becky was fishing with her husband, who also is a local guide, Tom Whitman. Becky goes on to say that this is, in fact, her biggest muskie to date. Well, that's no surprise, because that is one big old fish, Becky. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mount is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
One of our biggest sales of the year, the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get huge savings on already low prices, up to 50% off. Plus, see what's new, what's in stock, and save 25% on our great accessories. Give your home that special touch. Plus, totally free shipping. Huge store-wide savings at the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. And for better sleep, come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions and see how easy it is now to shop for a mattress.
The joys of online ordering. You never have to leave the comforts of your home.
Right? And our go-to is Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Really?
You betcha. Got this bag delivered yesterday.
Oh, and they're sporting goods.
Awesome.
They've got all that?
When I need workwear, I know where I'm headed.
They've got kitchen gadgets,
hunting gear,
canning
cookware,
supplies,
tools,
decor, pet toys,
lanterns.
Wow, I can't believe they have all that. It's all here at farmandfleet.com. Just a convenient click away.
Toys.
Find quality products
all online
at farmandfleet.com.
Well said.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead
take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 2.49% financing and $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
2022 is right around the corner. WJJQ's Home Show returns April 9th and 10th. 2022 at the Tomahawk School Complex. Businesses, it's not too early to sign up. Visit the Home Show page at WJJQ.com.
With so many options to choose from, holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery make it easy to find gifts that match every personality on your holiday list. And with tickets ranging from $1 to $20, you can fill any stocking with fun and excitement. Find them now at gas stations, grocery stores, and other lottery retailers near you. Scratch more names off your gift list with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery.
Dina Mia Pizza is a little piece of heaven providing well-loved pizza in a small town since 1967. A fun atmosphere where customers and coworkers feel like family. Our pizza, pizza pockets, and spaghetti are all made with fresh, local ingredients.
Well, as you know, Jeff, a strong cold front swept through western New York on Thursday night, bringing with it gusty winds, much colder temperatures, and lake effect snow. So far, you can just kind of see a dusting, but a lake effect snow warning has been issued until 7 a.m. Saturday. Between 6 and 11 inches of snow is possible between
lived
now
on
and
the
then.
east side of Cleveland for a couple years, and there was one snow that lasted for 44 inches over 3 days. A lot of snow. All right, for us, though, we have lots of cold out there now with temperatures in the 20s. Some clouds forming as well. We have snow on the way for tomorrow, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall. Sunday we dry out. Monday, some more light snow in the area, not a big one at all, and maybe 40 next week Thursday. So up and down temperatures are on the way.
All right, thank you, Jeff. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon starts right now.